Breaking news at 8 o'clock. Is the food that you're feeding your children for snacks healthy or unhealthy? See at 8. So today at 8 o'clock, I'm going to be interviewing Mrs. Anderson about some of the snack foods that she's feeding her little daughter Lillian. So how you doing, Mrs. Anderson?
I'm great.
Good. So can I ask you a few questions about what are some of the snacks during snack time? You know, just your little snack time at your house that you feed your daughter.
Well, Lillian, she doesn't like to eat too healthy.
Yeah.
So I let her normally pick out her own food. It's like some frosted donuts, some popcorn, like little
Butter? Is there extra butter on the popcorn, or is butter, or how's the butter?
Yeah, that's how she likes it.
What? How?
With extra butter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, let's.
Those little Debbie's cakes, you know.
Oh, okay. I know what you're
And
talking
she
about. The little striped
loves
ones.
those puffy Cheetos.
So they're puffy Cheetos,
Yes.
not fat free,
No,
cheesy, extra cheesy.
extra cheesy.
Okay, thank you. So, Mrs. Anderson, I had a couple of reporters back at the news station look up the calorie count and trans fats and saturated fats for some of the things you listed for your daughter Lillian. Do you mind if I, read those facts to you?
Of course.
Okay, so you said that you like to give your daughter frosted donuts. Do you know how many calories are in just 4 donuts? Guess. Take a guess, man. 320 calories. 320 and 14 grams of fat. You know what that does? That's a chunky daughter right there. That's unhealthy. That's not good for her intestines or anything. That's not good. Anyways, you said little Debbie zebra cakes? Yeah? Am I correct?
I don't have a secret possible.
Okay, guess. Guess. It's fine. Let me just guess how many calories in just one cake. 300. Guess how many grams of fat? 4.5. That's not good. You're feeding her poison. Not to mention all the other stuff that's in there, all the sodium. So if she tries to lose weight, the sodium's going to stop her from losing any weight. You said popcorn with extra butter. 180 calories. Yeah, popcorn's pretty healthy, but if you add that extra butter, that's just 100 calories plus. 13 grams of fat. 13. You see what you're doing to your daughter?
Yeah, I'm chunking her up.
You're chunking her up, which is not good. And you said Cheetos, the puffy kind. There is a difference between non-puff and the little crunchy ones. Puff
I don't think there is.
No, there is.
Nope.
Puff adds about 200 more calories. You didn't know.
It's all lies.
No. 300.
It's lying to you.
300 calories.
My
20
daughter will never be fat.
and 20 grams of fat. Well, if she's gonna be that way, unless you change it. Are you willing to change? Are you willing to give her some healthy snacks?
I guess so.
Let's look at alternatives.
Okay.
Frosted donuts. Give her carrots instead. Give her a little ranch dressing too. I know. Get her some fat-free ranch dressing. There's only 100 calories in each one of those servings. If you give her about, instead of 4 frosted donuts, 4 carrots and some nice little ranch dressing. That's a great alternative. That's only 100 calories. 100 calories. Little Debbie zebra cakes. Sorry. Guess how many? Give her an apple with peanut butter. I mean, you don't have to get her fat-free peanut butter. Just a small amount of peanut butter. 120 calories right there. Boom. That's pretty darn healthy. No fats. You get all the good stuff in there. Get all the vitamins and everything you need from that. Give her some electrolytes. Give her some energy. I bet, is your daughter tired at all? Does she sleep a lot?
Now that I think about it, I guess she kind of naps a lot.
Yeah, these fatty foods are making her tired and not making her want to get up in the morning. I bet it's.
But she does have a long day at school, and she plays with her friends all the time. And
Yeah, but does she always complain about having headaches too? I'm guessing. Headaches? Does she have headaches, Mrs. Anderson? Headaches?
yeah.
See? All right. Apple peanut butter. That's an alternative, like I said. Pop secret. Just get some regular popcorn with no butter or less butter. I mean, that's 80 calories right there. Just popcorn's a great snack. I love popcorn.
Maybe without some butter.
I love popcorn.
I love popcorn.
We love popcorn. Cheetos Puffs. You can get some veggie sticks. Do you know what those are?
Yeah, I've seen them.
Or veggie, they're like the little chip. They're like veggies, but they're like chips. They're not fried up. They're healthy. They're actually made out of actual vegetables. They're good for you. And that's going to bring the calorie count way, way, way down from 300 calories to, heck, probably less than 200, maybe even 100. And that's they're tasty too. They're darn tasty.
Darn tasty. Those veggie straws.
Do you mind if I interview your daughter? Maybe tell her about this information?
Yeah, actually, I think she might be here.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Mrs. Anderson. Thank you. Okay, so viewers, today we are joined by Lillian Anderson, daughter of Mrs. Anderson, the woman we interviewed earlier in our show. I'm just going to go through some of the snacks that your mother feeds you, and let's get started. So, do you like frosted donuts?
I love them.
What do you do? How about Little Debbie zebra cakes?
But I eat those all the time.
Does your mom ever feed you popcorn?
Yes, with extra butter.
Extra butter?
Yes.
Extra butter?
Well, sometimes, but yes, I love the butter.
I bet you do. What about Cheetos? How do you like your Cheetos?
Puppy.
Do you have you ever heard of veggie straws?
No.
No? Have you ever heard of carrots before?
I've heard of them, but Mom doesn't feed those to me.
Well, what if I told you that all these foods, all these, what we like to call junk food, you're very young. You'll understand one day why this is important. But all these foods that you're eating are going to affect you, and you're going to get maybe diseases, and you might die early.
Mom never tells me this. Mom lets me eat it.
Because I just informed your mom. Your mom didn't know. Your mom was ignorant to the fact that she's feeding you poison.
She's not feeding me poison.
What if do you know what calories are?
Kinda.
Well, let's just put it in this perspective. The more calories that are in certain in foods, the bigger you're going to get.
I'm not gonna get big. Mom won't let me get big.
Now she's not, after I told her the fact. Your frosted donuts have 320 calories. That's a lot of calories.
But those are good.
I know they are. Do you like ranch dressing, though? I know you like, all kids love ranch dressing. Yeah? What about carrots with ranch? That's a great alternative. Have you ever tried that?
No.
Well, I think that's a good alternative for you, because carrots and ranch.
I'll try it.
You want to try it?
Yeah.
Okay. What
Do you
about...
have some now?
I don't. But when you get home, I'm going to instruct your mom to give you some carrots. Instead of buying you frosted donuts, which have...
Wait, I can't have them anymore?
They have 14 grams of fat. You know what it's going to do to you? It's slowly killing you. It's slowly killing her. Killing her. I don't want you to die. You seem like a very sweet
I'm not
woman.
gonna die.
Then you want carrots.
Okay.
Do you want... If you don't want to die, are you going to start eating carrots?
I guess.
What about, you know, those little Debbie zebra cakes that we were talking about?
Yes, I love those.
Do you like apples? Do you like apples?
Apples are okay. Mom gives those to me.
Do you like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
I'm allergic to peanut butter.
Oh, well, maybe we can get you some peanut butter with some caramel. I know you know what caramel is. It only has 80 calories versus your one cake that you have has 300 calories. Isn't that scary?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you kind of angry at your mom, the fact that she was feeding all
Yeah,
of
why
this?
would she give me all this stuff?
Well, how about...
I don't want to get big.
You don't want to get big. See, you hear that? You hear that, people? She doesn't want to get big, and she doesn't want to have an unhealthy lifestyle. What about that pop secret with extra butter? How about we just give you some popcorn with maybe a little bit of butter?
And it won't taste good.
It'll taste fine.
Promise?
I promise. Hear that, people? It'll taste good, and I promise the kid it will. You'll see. It's going to drop 100 calories off that. It's good to find alternatives to these fatty foods. The Cheeto Puffs, you're going to have to stop eating Cheetos at all. I know that sucks. But those veggie puffs, or veggie straws I was talking about, they're good.
Those don't sound real.
They're real. And they're a lot healthier.
But I like
doing?
Cheeto
Well, maybe we could start off with some fat-free Cheetos. Maybe, or you know what? Like the carrots with the ranch dressing, you go home and you try them.
Okay.
And if you don't like it, well, then we'll find an alternative for you.
Okay.
You're a young girl. You're a very young girl.
Yeah, I'm only 6.
Huh? And I'm 37.
Adults aren't supposed to share their age.
I'm 37. And I eat healthy. And look how fit I am. Look at my muscles. See these muscles? See this chiseled face? You see these abs that I got? I didn't get those from eating puffy Cheetos.
But you like that.
Oh, don't get me wrong. It's okay to sometimes have these fatty foods, but for the majority, every single day, you can have them in moderation every once in a while. Do you ever get tired on the playground? Sometimes get headaches. When the other kids are off playing, you have to sit down and take a breather because you're out of breath. Do you know why that is?
No.
It's because of the frosted donuts.
Maybe it's because I don't take my naps.
See, if you ate these healthier foods, you wouldn't even need to have naps. You have more energy. Don't you want to have more energy and have fun with your
Yeah, because
friends?
then I can actually be able to climb everything.
Climb everything all the time. See? So, for all you moms who minds have just been blown by these facts, I feel happy for you. Because now your little precious children, like Lillian here and Mrs. Anderson, your little precious children, they're going to be a lot healthier and they're going to have a lot more fun. Thank you for coming down here.
Thank you.
Do you think you're going to start eating healthier?
Yes.
Hear that, kids and people? You're going to start eating healthier. Start eating healthier or you're going to be chunky and you're going to have health problems and you might die.